Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at harmless secrets people have kept. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. First marriage to my late wife. On the day of the wedding, my ring got stolen out of my car. I was freaking out. My two best men went into overdrive and took a picture I had of the ring and went to I don't know how many jewelry stores explaining what had happened and if they had a ring that was similar. They went to this really great jewelry maker, so said, I have something that is really close. Give me a bit and I can make it perfect. He worked his ass off and got it done with about an hour to spare. Plus, they managed to get my window fixed. The three of us are the only ones who know. I ended up using that jewelry maker for any jewelry I needed, and well, I haven't stopped yet. He ended up telling my best man to not worry about the price and for me to come down after the honeymoon to work it out. I did, and he gave it to me at the cost of the materials. He's a great guy. He retired during COVID. Wow, this is so freaking wholesome. The best men as well. Amazing. Wow. In 2009, my best friend was struggling to pay rent when his TV broke, so I went and bought him at the time a 42-inch HD TV for over $1,000. I knew he would never accept me spending that much as a gift, so I took it out of the box and put a few small scratches on the back of it and told him I bought a new TV and that he could have my old one that I didn't use anymore. Well, he's doing way better now financially, but he has no idea I did that and I would never tell him. Yo! Dude, I guess these secrets are just really wholesome. That's cute as. That's so freaking nice. Wow. When my brother was 4, he won a stuffed animal from a claw machine and it was his favorite thing ever. Slept with it every night for weeks. He fell asleep on the couch and was carried to bed but left his stuffed animal on the floor and the dog decided to tear it to pieces during the night. I spent $40 trying to win another one and put it under his bed for him to find. Man, so cute. That's amazing, man. He did the right thing because stuffed animals to kids are so important. Like, it's like the protector. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? When you slept with a stuffed animal as a kid, that was your protector. To protect you from all the demons and monsters under the bed, that was your protector. As a previous nanny, I've seen many first steps and heard many first words, but I never share that. When I leave, I say something like, I think little one is so close to walking and talking. It's a special moment parents deserve. Who am I to take that from them? One baby was walking with me for a full 2 weeks before he showed his new trick to his parents. Wow, that's true. Parents want to be the first ones to see their kids do something or achieve something. When my wife died, she had been working on special occasion letters for all of our kids. Towards the end, the cancer had spread to her brain and she wasn't able to focus on writing much. And when she did, it was often gibberish. I tried to help her by taking dictation, but she said it would mean more if it was in her own handwriting and wanted to finish it. She slipped into a coma and died after only getting through a handful of letters for our eldest child, leaving addressed envelopes only for our other 2 kids. I knew this would be devastating for the 3 kids and possibly create conflict. So I paid a woman who specialized in calligraphy to literally duplicate my wife's handwriting. I gave her the content, channeling my wife's comments she made to me about what I thought would be meaningful words to our 3 kids when I had helped her dictate a few. And as she wanted, I have passed them out on special occasions of wedding dates, birth or first child dates, first day of college dates, etc. My kids don't know. They've even shared the ones she actually wrote with ones written by her surrogate, and thus far the secret remains safe. I haven't told anyone else this, but I hope it stays here as a secret. I'll take it to my grave. I consider it harmless as it was her intent, but cancer robs so much from people afflicted with it, including their best, most sincere attempts at helping others cope with the loss themselves. That's so freaking sad. Parents who have cancer, right? They're always thinking about the kids first. What a good dad this guy is, though. Amazing. In 1998, I had a friend who was stuck in a very toxic situation at her home. She had an opportunity for a new start across country in Oregon. She had a Dodge Neon that was hanging on for dear life and decided to pass on the opportunity for fear the car wouldn't make the trip. I told her I had a friend that was a mechanic that owed me a favor and he would give the car a tune-up for free. I didn't really have a friend that was a mechanic. We were both 18 with not much money, but I used all of my savings to pay to have her car made roadworthy for the trip. She's a mother of 4 now with a great job and thriving in Oregon. Wow, 18 years old. Wow, I swear, some people are just freaking wise and so mature at 18, because 18 is still freaking young, man. But they still decided they would use all the money to do a favor for their friend. without even telling the friend that they did that favor. My mum is a health nut with probably disordered eating who wouldn't let us have cheese in the house when I was a kid. When I was mid-20s, I bought a unit and my dad was helping me fix stuff up, so I provided lunch. I said to him, bet you're going to hate going back to work next week and not have any cheese on your sandwiches. It was then he told me his deepest secret. He had been buying blocks of cheese at work for years. I had no idea he was crafty, and my mum still doesn't. Poor dad has been retired for years though, so not sure on the current cheese consumption status. Wow, what a secret. Wow, the mum wouldn't let anyone have cheese at all? Not even a little bit? Dude, I would have hated to be in that household. Like, no junk, nothing. So what do you eat every day? Oh, man. Cheese makes everything better, though. Several years ago, I was in a new relationship. In my grogginess in the morning, while still in bed, I forgot my boyfriend had slept over the night before, and I just let one rip super loud. Instantly, he's awake. The bed creaks, and I remember he's there, and I'm somewhat mortified until he nearly immediately tells my dog, also in the bed, that he would take him outside to poo as I pretend to still be asleep. He takes him outside, and later, when I'm awake, he tells me about my dog's crazy fart. I let my pup take the fall. Pretty sure he knew. He just didn't want to embarrass her because he loves her so much. That's freaking cute, man. Far out. See, these are the kind of stories that make me feel single. So freaking considerate, man. Like, mwah! I love those kind of people. People who just think about your feelings and think about ways on how to not hurt your feelings. Dude, those kind of people. One day, I came home late at night drunk and decided to walk my dog. Just when we arrived outside my house, my dog attacked a raccoon hanging around the area. I ended up wrestling my Malamute and freed the raccoon from his jaws. Here's the thing, I was drunk and the raccoon kind of just stared at me in front of me and I decided to try and pet the raccoon. I got maybe one pet in before it took a chunk out of my finger. I ran into the house leaving a trail of blood up to my brother's room for help. A sleepless night in the hospital and 4 consecutive rabies shots later was the result. Everyone asked me what happened and I just told them I wrestled my dog to save the raccoon I got bit in the process. They still don't know the real story. It still gets brought up 10 years later. Yeah, this is the reality. The expectation was like, I saved you, so you let me pet you, right? Like, you're grateful that I saved you, right? Nope. The raccoon was not grateful. Screw your dog and screw you as well. When I was about 15 or 16, I had a sleepover with about 10 of my friends and my sister. I decided to have some fun with them and pretended to sleep talk. They recorded it on a cassette tape and I figured it would just be a fun, harmless prank. Well, nearly 30 years later, they still keep bringing it up. They still don't know that I was faking and I don't know how to tell them at this point because so much time has passed. That tape is still floating around. I hate it when they bring it up and they think it's because I'm embarrassed about sleep talking, but the reality is that it was just a stupid prank I played when I was a teenager and I just never in a million years thought it would still be going 3 decades later. I just want this to die already. They just play themselves. They were like, I love to make people laugh. Can it stop yet? I don't want to make people laugh anymore. My best friend streamed on Twitch for 1 year and I was all of her viewers. She regularly streamed to one viewer, me, so I made multiple accounts and pretended to be a stranger who would talk to us during stream. I gave them different personalities, different ways of speech, different backgrounds. I would even create Discord chats to make them seem believable. Eventually she gained a following and I didn't need to anymore, and later she stopped streaming altogether. She still doesn't know. Freaking hell, man, that's freaking cute. That's adorable. Now that I'm thinking about this, when I started, I really didn't want anyone to know what I was doing. Like when I uploaded videos on YouTube, I was like, nobody can know. This is a secret forever. And yeah, well, it didn't last too long. I convinced my sister I had entered us both in a blog giveaway. I won a coupon, but she won the grand prize, a $300 gift card to Lane Bryant. My sister was a size 16 and desperately needed new clothes, but would spend money on her baby grandkids and thin adult daughters. This was the only way I could make sure she spent it on herself. It's been 10 years. She doesn't know. Man, these secrets are like freaking wholesome. These are like white lies. Alright, like you're lying, but it's a good lie. Dad, I lied that day in kindergarten when I said I had a tummy ache and needed to go home. I was totally fine. I was just super bored and wanted to spend time with you. That's so cute. Probably because the dad is like so busy and he's always like working every single day and doesn't have time for the kid. So the kid is like, I just want to spend some time with you. Only my immediate family know I threw a birthday party when I was 13 and no one came. I remember sitting at the window crying, looking out for any cars to come. I never told anyone about this because I didn't want to seem like a massive loser, still don't. Even the kids who didn't turn up. I told them my neighbours and friends from extracurricular came, so even they don't know. Oh, that's so sad, man. It's always the worst when you expect something as a kid and it doesn't come out the way that you expected it to. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!